Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a plan with me in my FAUX HOBONICHI. If you haven't seen these planners before, it's just like the HOBONICHI weeks but a cheaper version. And we're going to be using this lovely kit from Evie Rose XR, XCO even. And it's called Daydream, and I just thought it's really cute, and the weather hasn't been great lately, so I thought the clothes were quite fitting really. But without any further ado, let's get started. So to start, I'm just going to pop a divider down, and they're from Josephine Bowes, and I really love this shop. She's got some lovely Hobonichi stickers, but she does all sorts. She does kits, mini kits, foiled items, so I'll definitely check that shop out, especially if you're in the UK. But yeah, I'll just use these. I like to mark them just to section off the weekend, and I just think them really cute. I think these come in bows as well. I've probably got the bows as well. I've got all the stickers. So I'm just going to pop the date dots onto the date covers. Now, if you spot my mistake, let me know in the comments, because I did a really dipstick thing. I'm just checking the date, like, but yeah, I couldn't believe it. And I was looking and I was thinking, that doesn't look right. But luckily I saw it, so I fixed it. I think I was just having one of them days. I suppose we all have them, really. So, how many of you have jumped on this Hobonichi bandwagon? I'm so curious because it's all I seem to be seeing now is Hobonichis, and I can't say anything because I jumped on the bandwagon too. But at first, when I saw them, I was like, I think they're probably overrated. Because, I mean, I'm going to be truthful, like, and they don't look like the most luxury of planners. The kind of, I mean, from the outside, some of them, they do kind of look like something you'd pick up for like 1.99 from like the Card Factory or something. But I've got to admit, I finally caved. I watched a couple of Plan With Me's and things like that, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to try one. And then when I looked, and they were going for like £40 at the time, and I was like, I can't really justify that. And on UK Planner Addicts, I saw that someone found like a file version on AliExpress for like £5, and I was like, you know what? For £5, I'm going to try this. So of course I ordered it, and it arrived within a week, which was amazing. And I thought, I'll give it a try. And all I wanted it for was to write down like a couple of to-dos that were important for that particular day, and maybe to track dinners and like my steps because I'm trying to get a bit fitter. And I've got to be honest, I fell completely in love with this planner. It's my go-to planner. It's like, oh, spoiler alert, I'm changing the date dot. But yeah, it's my go-to planner. I absolutely love it. It's compact. I can just chuck it in my handbag. It doesn't really matter what size handbag I've got. It's easy. It's to have on the go and take it wherever. And I mean, with this planner, I was on the plane and I was sat next to my brother-in-law on the plane, and we were a little bit bored, and I just got it out and we started playing Hangman. Now, I mean, if I'd got like one of my chunkier planners, that wouldn't have happened, and I'd have probably been a bit scared of ruining it. But that's what I love with this planner. It's liberating in a way, because I'm not worried about it being perfect. I'm not worried about my handwriting in it. It's just there for function. And I didn't even bother with the stickers to begin with. But of course, I fell down the rabbit hole because all the shops have started doing Hobonichi stickers. But I made, it wasn't a large order. I think there was about 7 items, and about 5 of them were the Hobonichi kits from Evie. Oh, excuse me, Evie Rose XCO, and I really love it because it's one sheet. It's got everything I need, and it looks really cute. So that's a bonus, because what planner girl doesn't love a pretty planner? But I can't honestly. I was so shocked when I actually enjoyed the Hobonichi this much. Um, because I did tell myself that I'd treat myself to the real deal, like if I used it. And I've been using this now since the beginning of April, so I've been using it a few months. But to be completely truthful, I think I'm just going to stick with this one. I may possibly get the real deal for when this one runs out, but for the price difference, depending on, like, you know, if I've got the extra money or not, I'd be quite happy to get another one of these, which really shocks me. But I mean, my favourite planner, and it's £5. I mean, and when you look at the prices, because they're not cheap, are they, some of these planners? So I was really pleased with this one. So that's me trying to decide what washi to use now on this spread. I grabbed the colours that I thought might match. But I think I ended up going with the darker one. I forget what... I'm sorry, I'm terrible with the colours and things from Simply Gilded. There's that many. But yeah, one of the major differences with the FAUX Hobonichi and the real one is that the thicker washi goes at the top because it doesn't fit at the bottom, which doesn't bother me. So I'm just placing my washi down and rearranging it to make sure it looks okay. But yeah, I can't praise this planner enough. I mean, the thing is as well, what I like is if I want a really pretty week, I can have a really pretty week. So what I've been doing really is using this one for my function, and I've been using my Erin Condren as a memory planner, and I haven't even been using my other ones, which sounds terrible. But I think I may have found this so-called planner piece that I've heard people talking about. So I am super happy. Well, as you can tell, I'm super happy with this planner. I've been watching, I think it's CLLK09, I think, on YouTube. And she's calling it the year of the Hobonichi experiment, I think. And I love watching her plan with me's. And I love what she does with the Hobonichi. It's so pretty. But she uses a lot of kits that I wouldn't necessarily pick up. And then when I see her spreads at the end, I'm like, oh my God, I just wouldn't have expected it to look that nice at the end, if that makes sense. So I may make a purchase or two from a couple of the shops that she PRs for. The only thing that annoys me is, like, there's a lot of Plan With Me YouTube channels and stuff, but they all tend to be American. And I know I can use my mailbox and things like that, but I always get terrified of using stuff like that. And then it's like, if I make a sticker order, I've got to pay like £10 shipping, and then there's the customs. So I love it when I can find a UK shop that does all the things that I like. I think that's kind of one of the reasons why Wendy Prince, who I PR for, she does the most amazing stickers. And I think that's one of the reasons why I love her shop so much. I mean, I think she was my first ever sticker order, and I was completely besotted by them, and I've been using her ever since. And then a few months ago, she advertised for some PR girls, and I was like, okay, so dreams do really come true. Especially when I got the email and she says that I'd been chosen. So I think she was the second or third shop that I actually PR'd for. There's been a few since then. But yeah, I'm just putting my bottom washi. I love my 5mm from Simply Gilded. I think it just looks really nice at the bottom of these pages. Excuse me. But is anyone else like a super Simply Gilded addict? Because honestly, I just keep buying it, and I think the amount I've got, I don't think I could get through it in 2 lifetimes. But I keep buying it. There's a premature wiggle. But these little post-it notes, I just pop them down to coordinate with the date covers. And I use them just to jot down my meals. So some weeks I'll do breakfast, dinner and lunch. And other weeks I'll just do like my main meal. It just depends on what I'm watching. Like, you know, because some weeks I'm a bit more lenient than others, which I shouldn't be. But I've seen a lot of people that track the weather, like down the side. And the thing is, I mean, I would like to track the weather. I might do it for the summer, just to see what the summer's like. But the weather, just lately, it's been so bizarre. I mean, I suppose that should be reason enough to track it. Another girl who I watch on YouTube, I think it's petrol prices that she tracks, and it just makes me giggle because she always makes a big thing of it. And she's like, you know, oh, I've got to track my petrol. It just really makes me giggle. The small things in life, eh? But yeah, so next week I've not really got a clue what I'm going to be doing. I think I'm going to be decorating my bedroom. It's been needed painting for a little while now. So I think now that my spare, because I've been sorting my spare room out, so that's nearly done. So I think I'm going to finish doing that, and then I might take the plunge and just empty my bedroom and get it painted. It needs to be done. So I'm just popping down a little, I don't know what I'd call them, like little label flags. Oh no, sorry, not my label flags. I'm jumping ahead, ain't I? My little checklist. I love the little checklist. I just pop my top 3 down for the day. And then anything else that I get done, then it feels like a little bit of a bonus, if that makes sense. Because I hate it if I do a list and like it's 10 things long and perhaps I only get 5 of them done and I think, I haven't really had the most productive of days. But if I've got a top 3 and I get to tick all them off and some extra, I feel really good about myself. It's all about the psychology, isn't it? It's crazy how your brain works. But I love the colours in this kit. And because the rain, like these last couple of weeks, it's been non-stop. And I thought, well, with the cloudy sky and the colours, them kind of muted, and it just kind of reminded me of what the weather's been like. So I thought, I know what kit I'll use this week. But I just, honestly, this kit, it's got everything that I need in it. So that makes me super happy. Because I don't really see things like deco and stuff like that. It's kind of wasted on me, especially in like the Hobonichis, because you just don't really have the room for it. I mean, I do use, I think, a juniper from Simply Gilded that I got in one of the subscription boxes. But apart from like, I just with the deco in the, I just like a bit of washi, and that makes me happy in my Hobonichi. Again, I'm having another oopsie moment and I'm about to put these bows down and they're upside down. And I've noticed. This is my, in the My Flowers subscription box, it's my first vertical bows that I've got from Simply Gilded. And I'm sold on them. Honestly, I love them. Especially for like dividing like the page out and stuff. And I think they'd make a really good little checklist, so I'm definitely going to try using them for that one of the weeks. But I love Simply Gilded anyway. Although just lately I've noticed there's been a lot of problems regarding quality control, but I'm hoping that that'll settle down once, like, because I think Irene, she's moving and she's got a lot going on. But hopefully things will get back to normal soon. Yeah, so this is when I'm going to put my label-y kind of flag down. I'm just using it to mark my steps. So, let's just get that down. I think I'll move it around like twice if I remember right. Oh, the struggle of getting your stickers down straight is real. When you see some of these girls on YouTube and they just do it first time, every time, and I'm just amazed. There's my little running shoes from Elizabeth Plans. I love these shoes. I think them absolutely adorable. Again, I'm moving my... Honestly, the struggle is so real. You can't beat your tweezers when you're planning in these Hobonichi weeks. Because the stickers, they're so tiny. Like, honestly. But I use like one of them shoes in every spread just to track my steps with my Fitbit. The plan is to just try and improve a little each week. Oh, I love these little stickers from Wendy Prince. So them like, I don't know, is it doilies? Like corners of doilies kind of in silver foil. And they are really pretty. But again, Wendy does the best foiled stickers. I wish that she'd do them on clear paper. I have mentioned to her about that, I think. Or am I meaning to? One or the other. But, oh, I mean, it's so pretty. I love foiling my spreads anyway. You'll have to let me know down below. Are you team foil or are you just not that fussed by it? because I love nothing better than when I've finished doing my, like, you know, my planner. Oh, the junipers are making the debut. I think this came out of the Mayflowers box, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure it did. But yeah, just a little bit of deco. And what I like to do at the bottom is I just like to section it off and just pop down my favourite moment of the week. So this planner is kind of functional and like memory planning, if that makes sense. I just use it for a bit of this and a bit of that. And look, I'm at it again with the tweezers. I wish I'd just learned to put it down with the tweezers in the first place, honestly. That might be one of my goals. Oh, and I love these tiny, and they are absolutely tiny bowls from Harriet Wright Designs. You put them on everything and it just makes them so cute. I think I pop one on my shoe and then I put a couple on the clouds, just because a cloud with a bow, how freaking cute. And I did go with the silver foil because I thought, you know, some people say the silver lining, every cloud has a silver lining. So that's my little homage to that little saying. Oh, it's really looking pretty now. I really like the colours in this spread. The kind, like, I don't know, they're not in your face, they're kind of muted, but they're just really pretty. I think I'm going to be buying all the kits from Evie Rose, honestly. Mind you, when I made my order, I think like the next day she released like a few more kits, and I commented and I was like, oh my god, why didn't I wait? And bless her, she apologised. And I was like, don't be silly. You know, don't apologise for having new releases. It just means I need to make another order. Yeah, so I'll just section it off with a bit of washi. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that's it, guys. So hopefully you've enjoyed my first plan with me. And thank you so much for being here. And I'll catch you all later. Bye.